evening. Here's the news at 9. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government clears 400 kilometers of drainage channels from 2023 till date. Federal government set to launch National Agribusiness Policy Mechanism to stabilize food prices. On the foreign scene, senior Russian general dies in Moscow's car bomb. And in sport, Nigeria's Flying Eagles plan friendly match against Zambia ahead under 20 Africa Cup of Nations. Now the details. I am John Omoaka. The Lagos State government has cleared a total of 445 kilometers of drainage channels through the emergency flood abatement gang from 2023 till date. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, stated this at the 2025 Ministerial Press Briefing to highlight the activities and achievements of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration to mark the second year of his second term in office. Wahab noted that in a bid to eradicate open defecation in line with the Sustainable Development Goal 6, the present administration is building another 150 public toilets, in addition to the 250 public toilets being executed through public-private partnership under the Water, Sanitation and Hygiene WASH initiative. The commissioner hinted that no fewer than 15,000 street sweepers are deployed on the highways, inner roads and markets across the state daily, with more trees planted to tackle the issue of climate change, targeting the planting of 50 additional trees in 2 years. In the year under review, Wahab said 3,786 street traders were arrested, while 700 people were also arrested for crossing highways in Lagos to prevent loss of innocent lives.
During the year 2023 to 2024, a total of 22.9 kilometers of collector drains and 12.43 kilometers of primary channels areas are in various levels of completion within the state, while an additional 36.44 kilometers of collector drains are going through procurement processes for the year 2025. A total number of 666,740.50 kilometers of 397 secondary collectors was maintained, cleaned up between the year 2023 till date.
The commissioner assured that the Olushosun dump site will be fully decommissioned before the next 18 months, as action plan is already in place, with emphasis that sales of nylon at supermarkets will discourage the use of single-use plastic materials, which are the major reasons for flooding in Lagos. Our correspondent, Adiola Kindele, reports that the commissioner enjoined all residents of the state to join hands with the government to ensure the sustainability and cleanliness of the environment. As a world marks World Malaria Day 2025, the Lagos State government has announced that malaria prevalence in the state has dropped to an encouraging 1.3%, putting Lagos on a path towards malaria pre-elimination and eradication. Speaking at the media and stakeholders engagement, Commissioner for Health, Akin Abayomi, emphasized the importance of data-driven public health interventions, noting that recent research from the Impact Project, backed by the Lagos State government, the Federal Ministry of Health, as well as the World Bank, has revealed a significant drop in malaria cases across the state. Abayomi raised concerns over continued misuse of anti-malaria treatment and called on healthcare providers, pharmacists, patent medicine vendors, and the general public to embrace evidence-based treatment practices and support the state's drive to eliminate malaria.
If you have fever and you suspect you have malaria, go for a test. The test is available in all our primary healthcare facilities and all accredited private hospitals and clinics. Please do not ask for anti-malaria without undergoing a blood test, a rapid free of charge.
The commissioner also acknowledged the efforts of his predecessors, Dr. Leke Peter and Dr. Jide Idris, will lay the foundation for Lagos' current malaria control successes. He noted that achieving elimination would require a multi-sectoral strategy involving digital solutions, robust data systems, infrastructure improvements, expanded health insurance coverage, strengthened human resource capacity, and active public-private partnerships. The special advisor to the governor on health, Oluwakemi Ogunyemi, and the permanent secretary of the ministry, Olusegun Ogboye, on their part, restated the government's commitment to strengthening the healthcare system and called on residents to take preventive measures seriously. The Lagos State Ministry of Health, together with some development partners, hosted a symbolic awareness walk around Alausa area as part of the World Malaria Day commemorative activities. The Lagos State Teaching Service Commission, TESCOM, is set to launch a comprehensive program of initiatives aimed at empowering its teaching workforce and fostering a dynamic educational environment. As a follow-up to the ministry's press briefing, the permanent secretary, Lagos State Teaching Service Commission, Bokbo Oyekon Ismaila, explained that TESCOM will train a first batch of 5,000 teachers out of 18,438 educators in the state. The permanent secretary said the ambitious capacity building program will equip teachers with the latest approaches and subject matter expertise to enhance the quality of teaching in Lagos State post-primary schools. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government is set to launch the National Agribusiness Policy Mechanism, NAPM, to strengthen agricultural productivity, stabilize food prices, and drive economic growth. The NAPM is part of broader initiatives aimed at transforming the country's agricultural sector through data-driven policies and public-private partnerships. Speaking during a meeting of the Presidential Food Systems Coordinating Unit Steering Committee at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, Vice President Kashim Shettima said the initiative will align agricultural efforts across all government tiers through real-time data analytics. The Competition and Consumer Protection Tribunal has affirmed the $220 million fine levied against Meta Platforms, incorporated by the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC. The FCCPC's Director of Corporate Affairs, Ondaje Idago, in a statement revealed that the tribunal awarded the commission an additional $35,000 to cover the costs incurred during its investigation into Meta's activities. Ijago said that the tribunal found the FCCPC acted within the scope of its powers under the amended 1999 Constitution as amended. Ijago stated that the tribunal found the FCCPC acted within the scope of its powers under the amended 1999 Constitution, lawfully executing its mandate. The panel concluded that the Commission's findings regarding violations committed by both WhatsApp and its parent company, Meta, were valid and accurately identified. The ruling was delivered by a three-member panel led by Honorable Thomas Okosun, solidifying the legal and procedural standing of the FCCPC's actions in the high-profile case. The Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, will lead Nigeria's delegation to Vatican City to attend the burial of Pope Francis on Saturday. Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onuga, in a statement revealed that a five-member delegation was constituted by President Bola Tinubu. Other members of the delegation are the Minister of State, Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, Archbishop Lucius Ugoji, President of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, Archbishop of Sokoto Diocese, Matthew Kuka, and Archbishop of Abuja Diocese, Ignatius Kaingama. Pope Francis, the revered head of the Roman Catholic Church, died on Monday, April 21 at 88, just a day after appearing for Easter Sunday celebrations at the Vatican. And now to foreign news. A senior Russian general has been killed in a car bomb attack in Moscow. Russia's investigative committee, the main federal investigating authority in the country, confirmed that General Yaroslav Mosakakik died when a Volkswagen golf car exploded after an improvised explosive device stuffed with pellets went off. Local media reports that the car was parked next to the general's house in the eastern suburb of Balaskisha and exploded as he walked past it. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Prevov has blamed Ukraine for the attack, saying Kyiv continues its involvement in terrorist activities in the country, but Ukraine has not yet commented. Now sports. The Nigerian under-20 team, the Flying Eagles, are organizing a friendly match against Zambia as part of preparations ahead 2025 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations. The team, led by coach Aliyu Zubeiru, arrived Cairo on Sunday for the tournament, kicking off preparations with a 2-1 victory over host Egypt in a friendly at the Cairo International Stadium on Tuesday. The Flying Eagles are set to play another friendly before the competition begins, with discussions ongoing for the match against Zambia. Speaking about the team's progress, its media officer, Sharif Abdallah, said the boys did well against Egypt and they are thoroughly prepared, hoping to win the trophy. Nigeria is in Group B alongside Tunisia, Morocco, and Kenya, while Zambia is placed in Group A with Egypt, Sierra Leone, and South Africa. The Flying Eagles' first match is set for next Thursday against Tunisia, followed by games against Morocco and Kenya. And that was the news at 9. But just before we go, use the walkway. We're available to avoid accidents. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration initiated 500 hectares rice farm technology intervention project? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has cleared a total of 445 kilometers of drainage channels through the emergency flood abatement gang from 2023 till date. The federal government is set to launch the National Agribusiness Policy Mechanism, NAPM, to strengthen agricultural productivity, stabilize food prices, and drive economic growth. We also told you that a senior Russian general has been killed in a car bomb attack in Moscow. And in sports, the Nigerian under-20 team, the Flying Eagles, are organizing a friendly match against Zambia as part of preparations ahead 2025 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Olaya. I am John Omoaka. Thank you very much for listening.